everyone, this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. Today's video is about Easter and we're going to be making some rabbits and also some little chicks. So first let me show you my two little chicks. There's one smaller than the other. You can do these in any size you want. It's very easy and quite affordable. You'll see why and how. So these are my little two chicks. I didn't give them any paws because I just didn't want to. I think they're so cute this way and they can stand up on their own because they're just made out of pom-poms. I also have these two gray, and I will show you how I colored them because they were white using pom-poms, but different kinds of pom-poms. So depending on the kind of pom-pom you'll see that you will have a different result. So these are the two ones with big ears. And the last one I did, maybe you will think that it doesn't really look like a bunny, but depending on how you look at it, it might look like a bunny or maybe, I don't know, another animal. But I think the ears are too small. So the next one I'm going to be making will have longer ears. I think everything is in the ear. But really, it's fun to do. It's really cute. And if you don't want to do this for Easter because, I don't know, maybe you don't celebrate Easter, you can still decorate a child's room using these little fluffy little animals because I do believe that they're very cute. I'm just in love with them and they're so soft and fluffy. I want to share this with you anyway. So to get started, what you will need, pom-poms, any color you wish. Usually for Easter we use light colors. Actually these two were white in the beginning and I've just inked them a little bit to make them a grayish color, but not everywhere. It's just the surface actually that is colored. You will need some pom-poms. If you don't have any, you can always make some. These pom-poms I made myself. I have also these pom-poms that I just made. These are actually the same pom-poms that I just cut down. So the more, I just did that around my fingers. I'm not going to show you how to make pom-poms. I'm sure you all do. I don't have any special tool, just do that around my fingers with some wool. You can do this. The thicker you will have your string here, the fluffier it's going to be. And if you go around your fingers more times, it will also look more fluffy. Look, this one was made around 3 fingers and I went about 80 times around my fingers to really make it fluffy. And then I just trim it down a little bit. These are made with only 2 fingers. And I trimmed this one that was the same size as this one, a little smaller for the tail. So you will need for the rabbit 3 pom-poms and you will need only 2 for the little chicks. I've also used some little tiny pom-poms for the eyes and one in the middle, a red one for the rabbit nose. So you will need hot glue for this because that's what we're going to be using. And if you want to tint your thread, I've used Distress ink. You can do that in any color. If you want to make your bunnies pink or yellow, just use a different color. This is black soot, but that will do fine. Any other brand will do. And I've also used some felt, pink and white for the rabbit ears. If you don't have tiny pom-poms, you can always use some little beads, some pearls, and that will do the trick. It doesn't have to be pom-poms or fabric. It can be beads also, but just smaller ones. Okay, and that's it. That's all what you need. So first, let me start by the little chicks. So for the chicks, I've chosen a big one and a smaller one, and we're just going to put them on top of each other. So take a look at your pom-pom, see if there's a place you want to hide in case it's not perfect. I think I'm just going to put it this way, and I'm not completely putting on top, the head on top of the other circle, because as you can see, it looks more realistic if it's this way, because chicks tend to have kind of their heads in their shoulders. They don't really have any neck. So, and it's not a perfect circle in the center. Let me explain. It doesn't look like this. It looks more like this, if you can see what I mean. So, I'm going to try to spread this apart just a little bit and put some hot glue. You could do this with styrofoam as well for the chicken. the little chick. I'm going to put it here. And I'm pressing down and holding it for a few seconds to make sure it's really going to stick to the other pom-pom and just not sit on the top. Otherwise, the head is going to wiggle in all directions and it doesn't look so nice. So I'm really pressing down. All right, and now I'm going to put it in place. So you can play with it, rearrange it as you wish. And again, I'm not putting any paws, but if you want to, you could do that. Now I'm going to take 2 tiny pom-poms. Oh, and I forgot, you will need an orange piece of felt as well for the beak. So now I'm just going to take a look at where I want to place my eyes. And I'm going to, again, put them inside, not just, I don't want them to sit on top of my chick because it's not going to look really, it's not going to look realistic. So I'm going to press them down, and first to really take a look at where I need to glue them, I'm going to take a little bit of this orange fabric and cut a triangle. You can make a double beak. I'm going to make a very simple one, and this one might be a bit too big, so I'm going to trim a little bit my triangle here, just a tiny bit. Maybe I should come a little closer. There you go. And start to put things in place to really make sure I'm happy with it. Yeah, and I think it's going to look just great. All right, I like that. So now my hot glue. I'm going to glue the beak first. Well, that's a lot, but I think it's going to be fine. Ooh, be careful not to burn yourself. So children, if you're looking at this video, please do ask an adult to help you. Don't use hot glue guns alone. You can burn yourself really hard. I know that I say that in almost all my videos, but that's important. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the eyes. I'm going to try to put less glue here. Just a tiny weeny bit. And put it back in its socket where I want it, just here. Again, I'm pressing because, again, it's going to sit on top of the pom-poms and it's not going to look nice. His eyes are going to wiggle everywhere like googly eyes, and that's not... Oh, you could use googly eyes, actually. That would be a nice idea as well. If that's the only thing you have, give it a try. These are only pom-poms, and you can find pom-poms in any good craft store. I just couldn't find any white anymore, so that's why I decided to make my own. I had this thread in my craft room, so I decided to use it. And there you go. And your chick is done. Look at that. So cute, so real, and it's so fluffy and nice. I love it. So I've got 3 different little chicks in no time. Look at that. And some, again, some other are smaller than others. You can, you don't have to make them all the same size. That's it. Done. 1 chick done. So you can make a whole bunch of these. Now for the bunny. I'm going to take this bigger pom-pom, and I'm working on this piece of felt so you can see it better. And again, as I said, I'm going to use this one. I need to trim this piece down. I didn't do it correctly. That's good. And this is going to be the head, and this is going to be the tail. Normally and hopefully I trim the tail enough. And I'm going to put them like this. So I'm going to spread this apart a little bit here. Do the same thing on one side of my other pom-pom and glue them together. All right, I'm trying to be generous with the glue. And again, I'm going to hold this for a few seconds to make sure that it's going to stay in place. All right, I think that's good. If I need to put some more, I'll take a look at it and I'll put some more. I'm going to do the same thing for the tail. And just there you go. Okay, I think the tail is okay, but the head here didn't I didn't put enough glue, so I need to put some more. All right, I'm going to leave this aside for a few seconds, and now we're going to take care of the ears. So white fabric for the ears, and what you're going to do, I'm going to trim this piece off. Depending on the size of your rabbit, you need to make long earrings. So make sure that it's big enough. So what you need to do is just take a little piece of your felt, fold it in half. I think it's the easiest way to do, or you can draw your ears on it. That's totally up to you. And then you're just going to cut this way. And it's going to make an ear, okay? And then if it's too big, you can always trim it down. I prefer to do something a little bigger than smaller. You're going to do the exact same thing with your pink felt, but a little smaller to go inside. And this is what it's going to look like. So I already went ahead and I did my 2 ears here. You can do them pointy or you can do them a little bit more rounded. That's totally up to you what you prefer. So I've got my 2 ears here, and I'm just going to glue the pink onto the white, and I'm again using some hot glue. Let me clean this up. All right. A little bit on the sides. And there you go, the same thing on the other ear. And now what I'm going to do, I want to give them some kind of a shape. So I'm going to glue the end piece here together to kind of make it like this. I think it looks a bit more realistic. Dab of glue inside here and pinch it. Same thing on the other ear. All right, now I've got my 2 ears. They're done, and I think that's good. The head is really, it's not going anywhere. It's staying in place. I'm going to try to find the neck of my rabbit and stick in there the 2 ears. And you see, as soon as you put the ears, it's already starting to look like a bunny. I think it's much better to have big ears like this one than 2 small ears, because this one tends to look like a little mouse sometimes, depending on how you look at it. But this is going to look more like a rabbit. So I'm trying to find again the neck here. All right, and I'm going to glue. I'm going to be generous with the glue here, putting it all around my ear and stick it in there. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And because they're a little curved like this, I think it makes them really look natural. I'm not trying to be perfect, but at least that it looks like a little bunny. And I really like it this way. Yeah, big ears are much better. And now I just need to put the eyes. And I've tried with bigger eyes, but it didn't look so great. And something white, something pink for the nose. Yeah. Cover it up a little bit, I think. What do you think? Is it better if you cover it up or not? I think it's cute. I'm not sure it looks like a rabbit. You tell me. But they're so soft. I love them. I'm going to put them in my room afterwards. Should I put the nose maybe more close to the eyes? Like this? Or should I put the eyes upper towards the ears? I'm not sure. You know, this looks like a mouse, so I'm going to put it closer to the nose, I think. Give it a try before gluing things down. Yeah, I like it this way. Oh yes, I like it. It needs to be like this. Okay, so now that it's in place, I'm going to try to really look where I'm putting things down and glue my nose first. All right. That's good. It's my reference, like it's in the center here between the ears. Now this one, okay. Don't move, little bunny. I'm back right now. Oops, I took away the yellow glue, but this is so small. There you go. Oh, it looks so cute. I love it. That one is supposed to be here. All right. Got some glue sticking to my finger. Where did you go? There you go. Okay. Yeah. There you go. The bunny is done. Oh, this one I think looks, oh, I don't know. They both look cute, but this one looks more like maybe a mouse. But this one looks more like a rabbit. The ears really makes a big difference. But you know what? I love both of them anyway. They're so fluffy. You can arrange them if you need to. Give them a little haircut if needed. But look at that. How cute. On a centerpiece on a table to greet your friends. That's going to be so awesome. They're going to love it. People are going to go and, yeah, the ears are too small. I might take them away. You know what? Or just leave it as is. You tell me, which one do you prefer that looks more like a rabbit? But look at that. They're so fluffy, so sweet. Oh, I'm in love with my little new friends now. But I also like these. See the big ears? I like them. Oh, they're so cute. Hello, everybody. Please give me some thumbs up. Like this video. And subscribe. Please subscribe. Yes. Subscribe to this video. Yep. So please, yes, subscribe to this video. Also, subscribe to this channel, I'm sorry. Don't forget to give me some thumbs up and leave your comments below. Which one do you prefer? Or just to say hello. And also share on social medias. Thank you so much for being here. Take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.